Hi guys, welcome to my best tips on how to go from a noob to pro in Beeswarm Simulator. Before we begin, I'd like to mention that these are all suggestions and I am in no way obligated to tell you how to play. I just know these tips would have been useful for me to know when I was in my early to mid game. Also, I want to make this video useful to as many people as possible, so don't worry if you don't have the ability to macro or money to throw at this silly little B game. However, I might touch on a bit of those at the end. And without any further ado, let's get on with the video. My first tip, and honestly one of the most popular tips among the Beeswarm community, is don't use your golden eggs or diamond eggs on your hive right away early game. When you complete quests like Black Bear's quest, you get eggs after these certain quests, but I would recommend holding on to those. These eggs are important for acquiring Honey Mask and the Diamond Mask. 5 eggs are needed, each for its respective mask. For example, keeping your diamond eggs for the diamond mask will help you save a lot of time in the long run, but if you're planning on having a red hive, this next tip will save you some trouble. Number 2 on the list is use the glue dispenser as much as possible, as soon as possible. When you enter the 20B zone, go to the gummy bee and sacrifice one of your gun drops. You'll find Gummy Bear and behind you, the glue dispenser. If you play on mobile or Xbox and you can't macro, just make sure you're collecting your free loot every 22 hours. Over time this will add up and hopefully you won't have to worry too much about the glue you'll need for the demon mask, gummy mask, or gummy boot, which I am trying to get right now. My third tip may seem pretty obvious, but make sure you're doing your quests, especially Black Bear and Science Bear. Completing Black Bear's questline is how most people, including me, got their first mythic egg. Mythic eggs always hatch in those mythic bees and are crucial for getting super OP in your endgame. Science Bear will give you translators after certain quests which allow you to talk to Stickbug, Bucko Bee, and Riley, which are necessary for completing Beesmas and getting the Dark Scythe or Tide Popper. And my fourth recommendation is to make sure you have a friend or alt account to play with. Now, not everyone has an OP friend in the game, but finding someone to help you fight monsters or get stickers early on can really speed up your progress. For example, planting sprouts at night has a high chance of giving you moon sprouts, which drop moon charms. Moon charms are good for crafting early gear or getting moon amulets for some nice buffs. If your friend is willing to help you out, it could save you a lot of headaches and hours chasing fireflies. The last tip I have is to make sure you're slaying Tunnel Bear, King Beetle, and Coconut Crab daily. Consistently receiving rewards from these guys can save you a lot of crafting later and will help you get gingerbread bears and snowflakes for Beesmas. If you find yourself struggling to beat one of these guys, it's okay. Step away, add a couple bees to your hive, and come back. I promise you, it's worth it. Now guys, I want to keep this video as short as possible, but a couple small tips before you go. Make sure you keep placing and collecting your planters, especially sticker planters. Crucial for getting stickers to trade and give to NPCs for quests, especially for Beesmas. If you are going to spend money, Beesmas deals can be great, but just don't get this one. A full tank of gas is much better. For those of you who can macro, make sure you use Natural Macro. It's the best and there are tons of videos on how to download and use it. Otherwise, I won't talk too much about it because I don't really know myself. And finally, don't buy this. It's not worth your time unless you have to do it for a quest. Alrighty guys, that concludes my tips on how to go from a noob to a pro in Beeswarm Simulator. Remember that these are all suggestions and that you guys can play the game however you want. I've just found these to be helpful. Special thanks to MinkV2 for convincing me to make this video after a long time of nothing. I hope you guys have a good one. Like and subscribe if you want to see me again, and have a good day.